This is me inside a $500 per night hotel room, eating a full pizza and using a gym all without spending a single dime. Let me tell you how we got here. In my last video, I tried staying at a 5-star hotel in Nigeria for free. Today we're going to be trying to stay in Transcorp for free, and it went terribly. So I tried again, but this time I came prepared. New strategy, new hotel, and new chaos. If you haven't seen part 1, I'll leave a link in the description. You should probably watch it before watching this one because no be smart thing. Anyway, after that horrible attempt at the challenge, I was angry at myself. I felt like I'd not only let myself down, but I'd let you guys down as well. Because the only reason I'm doing all of this is to show you what's possible if you learn to take some risks. I knew that couldn't be the end of this challenge, so I went back to the drawing board. It's day 2, baby! So for day 2, I decided to put the things I'd learned on the previous day to practice. I picked a new 5-star hotel, Fraser Suites, and I headed down there. Fraser Suites was an interesting choice because even though I didn't know it at the time, this would be a way harder hotel for this challenge. Why? Well, because it's a bit more exclusive than Transcorp in my opinion. There's less traffic, and that makes every single person stick out like a sore thumb. I didn't want to get stopped at the hotel gates this time, so I booked an Uber that would take me straight into the hotel premises. I also didn't get to chat with the driver because I was laser focused on the challenge. We drove for a while, and in this moment, I was feeling a lot of things. I was grateful to be able to attempt the challenge for a second time, but I was also scared that what happened the last time will happen again. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, go watch part 1 and come back. I'll be here waiting. I said a quick prayer in my head to calm myself down, and before I knew it, we had gotten to the first hotel. That's right, first hotel. We're going to 2 hotels in this video, so keep watching. We got to the gates, and it seemed like they didn't want to let us in, but after a quick security check, they did. Once we were in, I paid for the Uber and headed into the main lobby. So quick one, another thing I did differently on this day was bringing a change of clothes. I had a change of clothes in the last video just in case I was able to get into the pool, but this time it was a bigger part of my strategy, but more on that later. Once I was at the reception, I told them I was here to see a guest who wasn't in at the moment. They directed me to where I could sit down to wait. As usual, once I got there, a minimum consumption charge was the first thing that greeted me. These 5-star hotels mean business. While I was sitting thinking of how exactly I was going to navigate the challenge, oh yeah, and for those who haven't seen part 1 of this series, I highly recommend you do. I have 5 objectives. I need to make a friend, get a free meal, use one of the hotel's amenities, get into any room, and also get into the most expensive room. While thinking of how to go about the challenges, oops, what's going on? My phone is falling. Sorry about that, guys. So sorry about that. I did some more thinking and looking around, but I just felt really uncomfortable and had to do a quick progress update. I think I love the progress updates. It makes me feel less alone. Yup, today I'm all alone. No one is visiting me. It's strictly business. I ran to the toilet to do some thinking aloud. So we're in the restroom again. I honestly don't know what the game plan is because it seems like this place is even more private than Transcorp. It seems like Transcorp is even less, like it's more open to people. This place is nobody. I'm not seeing anybody. So I don't really know what to do. I had to watch a bunch of videos of other people attempting stuff like this just to have an idea of what I can do. So my objectives for today, I'm not trying to make a friend today. I'm just trying to get into the pool, spa or gym or lounge or whatever. Also trying to get into a room. And also I want to get a meal. If I can get into the most expensive room, then fine. But if not, it doesn't really matter at this point. It doesn't matter. Let's just achieve something. Pray for me. You heard the man. Pray for him. He needs it. So yeah, I basically scrapped 2 of the 5 objectives. So much for making a friend and getting into the most expensive room. The focus was now on getting a free meal, getting into any rooms, and using an amenity for free. Let's get it. I flushed the toilet. I didn't use it. I just really wanted to flush it for some reason. You know what they say? A toilet flush a day brings some good luck your way. Yeah, no one says that, but let's keep moving. I took a lot of mirror selfies. You guys already know I'm obsessed with the mirror selfies. Then I went back to my seat in the lobby. After some thinking and a quick prayer, I knew the only way to make something happen was to make something happen. So I got up and went to the check-in desks. I got there, told them I was waiting for a guest, and asked if it was possible to see any of their rooms while I waited. Is it possible to see any room?
To see a room?
Yeah. I want to see what's the room like. I've not been here before.
So what's the person's name?
What's the person's name, K? Why do you need to know the person's name? I hadn't thought that far, so I was genuinely panicking. What name do I say? I had a feeling whatever name I said was going to be looked up on the system, so I was screwed. At this point, all I could do was to say whatever name came to my mind, and that's what I did. I said the person's name was Victor, and then she started typing. She asked for his last name, and I said I didn't know his last name because he was just an acquaintance and not a close friend. Somehow, by some miracle, I still can't believe it, she called one of the concierges and asked him to show me 2 of their rooms. Not 1, but 2 rooms. God is good. I went to get my bag and then followed the concierge. We got into the elevator and went to the 2nd floor.
So I was meant to show you 206 and 210.
Okay.
Yes. I thought you said you want to see someone here.
Yeah, person is going to be. Yeah. So just let me just see what the room is like. Up first was room 206, their studio deluxe. This was their cheapest room.
Come inside. How comes you're inside here? Please tell me. We are just trying to fix something.
Okay.
Yes. So this is our studio deluxe, the smallest. So
Okay.
far, so good.
Wait, this is the lowest.
Yes, this is the lowest.
Okay.
Yes. So all the rooms are in service apartment.
Yeah.
And yes, so we have a little kitchenette for you where you can cook.
Okay.
Yes. Our rooms are non-smoking rooms and we don't sell alcohol.
In the premises at all?
Yes, but you can get your alcohol from outside the Grand Square and take in your room or by the gazebo where our second restaurant is.
Okay. But you don't have smoking areas in the whole
We have smoking areas. By the gazebo is one of our smoking area, car porch.
Okay.
And on your way to the pool, when you exit the transparent door there, by the side, you can have a smoke there.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't know why I was so locked in on the smoking areas. I don't smoke. I just wanted to seem serious by asking questions.
So our second restaurant, that's where we do our firewood Italian pizza, we do grills, we do shisha, we do varieties of coffee, latte, cappuccino, espresso, and tea too.
Do you have to be a guest
to
check in, like go check out the gazebo or stuff?
No, it's allowed for a walk-in guest, but our swimming pool and our gym is mainly for our residents.
I guess getting into the swimming pool or gym is out of the picture. Then we got to room 210. They are 1-bedroom deluxe.
It's not allowed. Inside?
Someone here?
No.
So this is
our
also
one-bedroom deluxe.
Okay.
Yes. So you see, this one is quite different.
It's bigger,
from the
yeah.
other one, and there's a good working space for you here than the other one. And meanwhile, this one has 2 televisions for you. You can be on your bed, you have one.
I don't know if it was the excitement of the challenge or what it was, but these rooms looked really good. Also, filming all of this without the concierge finding out was super scary.
Machine and a dryer.
Yeah.
Look at it there.
Okay.
Yes. I will have
also
a
has
iron
a-
one for you too. So you can take care of your laundry yourself. But if you want to give us your laundry to take care of, that's fine. It's still the same.
Okay.
And you see the difference, this one too has dining table for 4.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also has like a kitchen area.
Yes. It has a kitchen area for slight differences.
Yeah.
Yes. Alright.
And just like that, we had gotten to a room. No, we had gotten to 2 rooms. 2 freaking rooms. Let's go! While walking back to the lobby, the concierge said this.
After you, sir.
There was just something about the way he said the "after you, sir." I made it feel like he was making sure I didn't sneak away. I'm sure that's not the case, but that's what it felt like. I made my way back to where I was sitting and made a progress update. So we just got into a room. It was like a room tour, but yeah, it counts. So now I have to find a way to get a free meal, and also I don't think I can use the pool or spa or anything because they said that's just for guests. Like it's only for people staying here, so I don't know how that's gonna happen, but that's interesting. Getting to a room is getting to a room. Doesn't matter how. Let's see how we can get some free food and then we can check out the pool or spa. So yeah, my next objective was to get a free meal. If you remember, the concierge told me earlier that they had this restaurant called the Gazebo that non-guests could visit, and that seemed like the best bet. I'm going to try to go to their indoor restaurant now because I can't keep waiting here. I'm just waiting because realistically they think I'm waiting for someone, but I think I'll just say I want to go and wait by the Gazebo, which is their restaurant here, and then there I can now see if I can get something for free because sitting down here I'm just wasting time and I'm alone today, so yeah, I feel like being alone is even easier because now I just have to get it done. I don't have to, there's nobody to even have conversations with, so I don't get carried away. I walked up to the same concierge that told me about the restaurant to ask for directions on how to get there. He was a little bit suspicious because I had said earlier that I was here to meet a guest, so he was taking me to the gazebo again. He still had to do his job, so he pointed me in the right direction and I made my way there. Okay, so the gazebo is outside, it's outdoor, and now the gazebo is where the pool is, it's where the restaurant is, so this is where I can probably get a lot done. Right, this is where I can probably get more things done. So let's see what happens. I'm at the pool again for the first time. I walked by the pool while heading to the gazebo. As I was getting closer to the gazebo, some of the servers started walking in my direction. What is it again? Is it a crime to walk by the pool? I confidently told one of them that I was here to wait for a guest, and he told me where I could sit. This challenge is taking a toll on me, not gonna lie. I think I'm unnecessarily jumpy. I got to the seat, sat down, and observed for a bit. Omo, this place was so small and exclusive. There was no way I was asking anyone for anything. There was a white lady in front of me, a man to my right, and a woman with a young boy behind me. She was helping him with homework, I think. I then scanned this cube looking thing with a QR code to see the menu. After scanning it, going through the menu and seeing prices like this, and this, I was grateful I literally couldn't spend any money. I felt broke for a bit. Then I tried to do something I'd seen in videos where you try to communicate with people using airdrop. I made this message using Instagram stories and tried to see if anyone had their airdrop on so I could send it to them. After trying and trying, there were literally 0 airdrops on. I guess it's back to the good old cold approach again. While gathering the courage to walk up to one of the people at the restaurant, I continued making videos. While recording, the white lady looked over at me with some of the nastiest eyes I'd ever gotten in my life. She thought I was some weirdo recording her, so she got up to tell me to delete the video. I told her I wasn't recording her and I was recording just the space. She was actually very understanding, so I used that opportunity to tell her about my challenge. I followed her to her seat and told her I was trying to get a free meal, and to my biggest surprise, she said I could order whatever I wanted from the menu and she would pay. What? This was unreal. I couldn't believe it. She obviously didn't want me to record any of this, but recorded or not, this was a big win. I ordered a ginger ale and a Hawaiian pizza. I don't know why pineapple on pizza gets so much hate, but this was my first time trying it and I loved it. There was just something about the sweetness from the pineapple mixing with the crunchiness of the dough and the tanginess from the rest of the ingredients. I'm no expert food reviewer, but this pizza get an 8 over 10 from me. I got this time lapse of me totally downing the full pizza, and just like that, the pizza was history. When I was done eating, they brought out the bill and told me I had to pay. Pay, okay? I thought the white lady said she would settle the bill. Which kind of wahala be this one? I told them I had to pee and ran to the restroom to think of how I was going to navigate the situation.
You guys would believe what happened. I don't have this on camera, but there was a lady in front of me, a white lady. I feel like I have a little bit of her on camera, but I don't think she didn't want to be recorded. So I told her what I was doing, and she legit said I should order whatever I wanted, and I did. And she paid. Crazy. Okay, that's a lie. That didn't happen.
Yup, you heard that right. I was joking the whole time. I'm sorry if you were genuinely scared. The white lady never walked up to me and I never even spoke to her. I actually paid for the pizza and drink myself, so technically I failed the challenge. But after the suffering in the last video, there was no way I was going through all of that again. The real reason I came to the restroom was to wash my hands after devouring that pizza. After washing my hands and drying them, I went back to pick up my personal items and left the gazebo feeling happy and full. Before we proceed with the video, I think this is a good time to ask you to subscribe if you haven't already. YouTube says that most of you watching aren't subscribed, so please hit that button. I'm trying to become the most subscribed user on YouTube, so please support the ministry. Thank you. And now, let's get back into the video. While leaving, I made sure to not pass by the pool again, so nobody will come and be looking at me like a criminal. I saw the woman and the young boy from earlier playing badminton, and I really wanted to go ask them if I could join in, but I chickened out and decided to go see if I could somehow get access to the gym. I remember seeing a sign pointing to where the gym was, but it was really close to the lobby, and as soon as I walked from behind the corner to look at the sign, I made eye contact with the woman at the check-in desk. It felt like she was looking straight into my soul. I panicked, walked straight to the lobby and out of the hotel. That was it for Fraser Suites. Very short stay, but at least we got to see 2 rooms without knowing anyone staying at the hotel. I'll take it. So I just came out of the gazebo and well, not the gazebo, I came out of the whole building, Fraser Suites. And honestly, I'm still disappointed because I saw some people playing badminton or whatever, and I felt like I should just ask them if I should join in, but I didn't. And then also I was trying to check out the gym just to, even if it's to pick up one weight, that's all that matters, right? And I didn't. So yeah, this challenge is still not successful, but I'm not doing it again. I'm tired. I'm just going to go home. I think YouTube is not for me. Too much of an introvert, or I play it too safe. I'm not a rule breaker or a risk taker. Well, obviously I'm joking. No one is born with balls of steel, but you grow them by doing stuff like this. But I'm not going anywhere else. I'm done. I thought I was done, but the universe wasn't done with me. I walked for a bit while looking for a taxi, but the streets were empty for some reason, and I couldn't seem to find a car. After walking for a while, I spotted something in the distance. It was another 5-star hotel, Abuja Continental. It wasn't on my list initially, but this had to be a sign. Right now, I'm trying to go to Abuja Continental. I think I want to get into the gym at Abuja Continental or pool, and if I make a friend, fine. If I don't, fine. But I think that will be how I complete this challenge. I know I made it seem like these hotels were just beside each other, but it was a good 2.4-kilometer walk. We finally made it there, and I took way too many videos of the hotel sign before rushing to the entrance. So we just got to Abuja Continental, and I'm approaching the gates. Let's see if they allow us. Well, obviously they'll allow us enter, but let's see if we can actually achieve something. I got through security without anyone saying anything. I don't even think they noticed me entering the hotel. I didn't realize at the time because I was in a hurry, but I entered through the exit and not the entrance. Oops. From there, I made my way into the main hotel building. Got through security again and found somewhere to sit ASAP, no rocky. First impressions, I like that there's actually a waiting area where you can sit. Transcorp, I hope you're taking notes. The overall vibe felt a bit quiet. Not the kind of quiet Fraser Suites had, but it felt like barely anyone was staying here. Granted, I did see a decent amount of foot traffic, but the hotel was just giving vintage. Anywho, after sitting for what felt like forever, I summoned the courage to get up and ask for directions to the restroom.
In the restroom.
Once I got to the restroom, I did a quick little say it with me. Progress update.
So the game plan is just to see if I can ask where the gym is and just go there. I don't really have time. I don't want to waste time. It's like, can I do it or can I not do it? If I can't, let me be going, right? You get no time wasting.
Before going to look for the gym, I unlocked my secret weapon.
I'm going to try and change to a different outfit. Let's see if anybody notices. Let's see what they say.
Yup, I'm changing into a different outfit. Now you don't need to watch me undress, but you can use your imagination. Thanks to the power of editing, I'm fully changed and I was looking like I came here to use the gym.
So I just changed. Let's see if we can get into the gym.
There's no way they don't let me use it now. We'll see. I honestly don't know what I'm doing, but it feels like I'm in a movie or something. Before I left the toilet, a security guard noticed I'd been there for a while and started asking me questions. I said I was looking for the gym and he pointed me in the right direction. I made my way to the gym, which was just beside the pool. I walked into the reception area and asked the lady at the front desk about their gym memberships. She told me that the gym was mainly for guests staying at the hotel, but they had an option for non-guests, which was 25,000 naira per day.
Daily access, which is 25,000 naira.
You say waiting? She has to be joking. Isn't that what some people pay per month in some places? I asked if I could have a quick look at the gym, and she said it was fine. I walked in and to my surprise, the gym was pretty much empty. There was just one man running for his life on the treadmill. I had a quick look around, and then I got to business. Up first, weights. I grabbed two 10 kg dumbbells and got to work. Next, I did some lat pull downs. I honestly don't know what I'm doing in this moment. I'm just having fun, please. After that, I did some barbell squats. And then I was out of there. What's that? What's that smell? Is that the smell of success? I had successfully used the gym of a 5-star hotel without paying. How lovely. I asked questions about using the pool, but honestly, I didn't want to push my luck, so I ran out of there as fast as I could.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
I'll come back.
Alright, sir.
Okay, thank you.
So I don't know what you guys think, but I got to use the gym. I was like, oh, it's the only guest that can use the gym. They're like, you know, like if you just pay 25k, you can use it. I'm like, okay, can I just go and check it out? And I went to check it out and I used it a little bit. So, gym complete. I was trying to get into the pool too, but honestly, gym, pool, and spa and lounge are in the same category. I use an amenity, so that's all that matters. I'm tired. I'm going home. So yeah, thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Feel free to subscribe and watch the video on your screen. YouTube thinks you like it. Let's find out if you're right. Cheers.